Hello, welcome beautiful vibrant souls to this week's Astrocast. This is going to be looking at the week ahead, which will cover November 14th, 2022 through November 20th, 2022. It is just flying by. Oh my goodness. So hello and welcome to all my new friends. Welcome back to all my old friends. For those who are unfamiliar, uninitiated to the wonderful world of astrocasting, I'm going to give you a brief rundown of how it works. So we're all starting on the same page. As you see here, we have this lovely circular board, darling, divided up into 12 segments. And these represent the 12 houses of the zodiac and their natural areas of rulership. I do want to kind of say this with the caveat that this is the natural houses of the zodiac. And, but this can play out differently for each of you depending on your personal astrology. So if you are looking for an astrocast for yourself for, a week, month, 6 months, year ahead, please feel free to check out my shop link and then DM me for a custom reading. I don't currently have them as a standard fixture in the shop, but if I get enough custom order requests or comments on these videos, I will add them. So, excuse me, keeping that in mind. So yes, 12 segments, 12 houses of the zodiac, natural areas of rulership. And then I reach into my lovely little cute little tarot pot here and get like the teeny tiny tarot cards. Like, look at this star. It's the littlest star you've ever seen. It's so cute. So I reach in blindly, cast the cards out onto the board, and interpret the energy of the cards corresponding to the area of life where it falls. And this is how we can take a look at our week ahead. So with that, let us get started. The day I'm filming this is the 11/11 portal. So I hope it blesses you all very abundantly. Sorry, I always have a hard time doing this because I have my eyes shut, so I don't know why. I'm like, my eyes are shut, so my mouth should be too. It's always hard for me to chit-chat. I don't know why I'm kind of getting this feeling of like new ideas, new information. This is like, this is nice. This is nice. Okay, so let's see what we have. Excuse me. Okay, so you see how we have this judgment card here where it's kind of bordering the 4th, 5th, and 6th house. There's like a little fly. I don't want to blow the cards. I also don't want to hurt him. But it's almost right in the middle. It's very rare that this happens, but when a card lands right in the middle, I take this to mean that this could apply to any or all areas of life, right? There's like a central theme that could impact many areas of your life or could impact all areas of your life. So even though this is bordering these 3 houses, it's so close to the middle, I'm kind of seeing it like that. So just keep that in mind during the interpretation. We have the 3 of Cups upright, in the 12th house. We have this is really interesting. We have the World like full on, perfectly aligned upright, right smack dab in the middle of the 1st and 2nd house. And then we have this 4 of Cups. It was like this. I'm going to say it's mostly reversed. That's kind of on top of this. So I want to kind of just make note. And then we have the Page of Cups. I'm going to say upright whenever you have situations like this. So with the bottom of the card facing inward, that's upright. With the top of the card facing inward, that's reverse. And where it's a situation like this where it's more upright than not, I will count it as upright. So Page of Cups bordering the 10th and 11th house. This is really cool. Okay, I can see why this is kind of right here. You have a big decision coming up. Some of you may have already gotten this offer. Some of you might be getting this offer this week, or you're getting prepared this week for this offer. If it's not this week, it will come in like within the next 2 weeks. But there's like little whispers about it. I'll explain what I mean. Let me just jump in. So first of all, I want to mention Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces represented here. With the World, this has the 4 fixed signs of the zodiac. So this could revolve around Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, or Scorpio individuals, or placements, or like time frames. That was really hard for me to get that out. Also, I wanted to make note that of all the minor arcana, they're all Cups cards. I don't know why. I just wanted to talk about it. Thank you for listening. Thanks for standing by. Excuse me. So I want to kind of mention, gosh, I have so many things I want to say. Sorry, I'm trying to untangle them. Okay, there's a big decision that's going to have to be made either this week or you're gearing up to make this decision in the next couple weeks. And this is all predicated on an offer. Because this is a general read, some of you have already just like recently gotten this offer. You might be getting this in the next couple of days, even before, you know, this week's predictions are being applied. Some of you are getting the offer next week, or this coming week, excuse me. Some of you are going to get the offer the next week. But there's something here where things are lining up. Some of you feel this intuitively. Some of this, you know, some of you, there's like these whispers that might apply to you. So for some of you, because we have activity in the 10th house and the 2nd house, some of you, this is a new job, a new career opportunity, and it's a big one. It's very important. And the reason why I'm saying, you know, there might be whispers of this could be where, you know, you've applied for it and you're waiting to hear back. This could be where, you know, you get invited to the 2nd round of interviews, so it's looking really promising, but you haven't had an offer yet. Or just, you know, there are whispers that you're being, you know, you're kind of up for this promotion. You know, maybe there's some really high level opportunities opening up in your workplace and your boss has been complimenting your work lately. So you're like, ooh, does this mean what I think it means? That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. For some of you, like I said, yeah, this is a job offer. And what this is with the Page of Cups here, and then the 4 of Cups reversed coming out on top of the World. There's something where I feel like this either came up before or you, and you didn't like get the position, or maybe this almost has the energy that you weren't ready to apply for it, or you weren't ready for whatever this offer is. Whether you applied for it and got rejected or didn't apply for it. There was a missed opportunity with the 4 of Cups. And the reason why is because with the World, the big cycle had to be concluding. I want to see what this cycle is about, if that's the case. This cycle, yeah, 9 of Pentacles. This had everything to do with you knowing your worth, both in a material, you know, career-related context, but also just in general. This could include setting good boundaries when it comes to your work time versus your personal time. This could be where you've been really making great strides when it comes to taking like better care of yourself. You may have been doing a lot of financial planning and getting really serious about evaluating your finances. This also could be where you may have thought you had a missed opportunity, like you got offered, you know, a job and it really was just like not appropriately valuing you, so you had to turn it down. There's something where a little bit of self-work had to be done, but because you've done that, you've demonstrated that, you've, you know, kind of, I'll say for lack of a better term, passed the test in flying colors kind of a thing. You've really, really done the work, and as a result, that's why you're getting this offer now, right? This could be something where I'm hearing like missed the boat, so this feels like something where you thought you lost out on this. But you're getting either this opportunity that you didn't think you would get, or something that's like even better. So for example, you know, let's say you go and apply for a job and you go into the interview and you end up not getting the position you applied for, but they, you know, in the letter where they're letting you know that somebody else got the position, they invite you in for a different interview, right? And this one might even be a better opportunity than the first one. There's something where it's like, shoot, I missed the boat. You know, like, shoot, I missed XYZ. And it's given you time to kind of either collect yourself, give yourself some TLC, really reflect on what would be honoring you in a work capacity. And because of that, excuse me, because of that, and because you've done that work, you are now getting this beautiful new opportunity. This might come in from a friend. This might come in from an online opportunity with the World here as well. You might be working, excuse me, online and like with people internationally. You might be being invited to travel. This job could require relocation as well. And I also say that because it borders the 2nd house. And the 2nd house can deal with our material possessions, including our house. So some of you might be being encouraged to relocate as a result of this, or you might have that opportunity, especially because while the Judgment card is essentially in the middle, it is a little bit touching on the 4th house. So a lot of you are going to be kind of like having to make decisions about your home. So with the Judgment card here, I will say, because I do feel like every week I feel like there's a card that's the kind of overarching theme or the underpinnings of the whole reading, and it's the Judgment card this week. Even though it's pretty much in the middle, it is mostly like, it is definitely hardcore bordering the 4th, 5th, and 6th house. And what this intersection is to me is that you guys are making big decisions, or there's a big, you know, big opportunity, big turning point when it comes to issues around grounding your happiness, or being really happy with your everyday life, right? The fourth house is your home, your family, your emotional foundations, who you are behind closed doors, who you are at rest, things like that. Your fifth house is your passions, your inspirations, your hobbies. And the sixth house can really deal with good mind, body, spirit connection. This is why it deals with your daily routines, your 9 to 5, your wellness, excuse me. So a lot of you with the Judgment card bordering these three are making big decisions this week, or are being prompted to contemplate big decisions that revolve around themes of home, like having a happy home and family, pursuing your dreams and your passions, and doing so in a way that is balanced and rooted in your wellness, that is honoring you, right? And this also can talk about, really like troubleshooting or improving any issues in these areas of life, like to bring them into balance, right? So if you have a really unhappy living situation, it's kind of thinking, okay, what decisions can I make? What changes can I make, excuse me, in order to make this a more stable, healthy foundation for me, right? If this is about trying to monetize a hobby or a talent, this is like, how can I do this in such a way that I'm still staying, emotionally balanced and grounded and healthy? Maybe I'm still having enough time for my career and my family. This is really just about achieving balance at all these areas, right? So you're making all the big decisions that you're prompted to either start contemplating or to actively be making in the week ahead are stemming around those themes. However, they can expand out, because again, the Judgment card's almost dead in the middle. They can expand out to any or all areas of life. So, but yeah, for some of you, that's absolutely the opportunity you're getting, and you're going to have to look at these factors of life and decide, oh my God, I'm sorry guys, decide if they're going to be a healthy choice for you, or how to approach this in a way that is healthy for you. Yeah, I do definitely see that. For some of you, like I said, you have a friend, the 11th house. This person could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This person, I feel like, is very genuine. This person has an idea. They have something they want to pursue. They are really attached to it and they really like it. And they're bringing it to you. And they're bringing it to you with the idea that this has potential to be something that you really build together, that has a lot of potential to grow, right? The 10th house is our legacy, our status, what we're known for, what we kind of put our names on at the end of this life. This person is bringing you an offer. I want to know what this is in that scenario. Four of Wands, soul tribe. Yeah, absolutely. So this is a member of your soul tribe. This person could be wanting to live with you, build a home with you. For some, this is a romantic offer from a divine counterpart. This person wants to move in together. This person wants to build a business together. But this is all about building something very stable, something very grounded, and something that will bring a lot of happiness and joy and be spiritually in alignment for the both of you. There will be a lot of longevity to this for sure. You make this person very happy. What I'm hearing is they can't think of anybody else they'd rather go on this journey with. They'd rather share this with. For a very, very, very small number of you, this is a romantic union, and this person wants to make you a romantic offer, or they want to especially make you an offer about establishing a family together, either now or like planning to move toward that. And you're deciding like, okay, is this for me? Do I want to do that? Is this the right relationship, the right time, the right person? And you're going to be having to ask yourself these really, really big questions about that. But whatever offer comes forward from this person, excuse me, it's very genuine. I want to just get like one more card about this person specifically. Okay, this could be somebody you work with the 8 of Pentacles. This could be somebody who's a very hard worker, a little bit of a workaholic. I'm hearing win you over. So this person may have done a lot of work to win you over, or might be prepared to do a lot of work to win you over. This person understands that whatever they're asking you for, it's a big undertaking. They're not afraid to do the work, and they're going to tell you that up front. They're going to say like, yep, I know it would be a lot. I know we would have to work really hard. I know it would require some risks. It would require long hours. It would require we both work on ourselves, but I'm ready to do that. Not only am I ready and willing, I'm eager to do so. So this is kind of what this person is sort of bringing forth. This person, like I said, willing to do the work. Yeah, with the Four of Swords, this person's been thinking about this for a while. I'm really noticing the 3 on the wall. So this might be somebody with whom you've experienced a little bit of heartbreak before, a little bit setback with. But mostly I'm feeling like this person's been doing their own inner child healing, and that might be why they haven't come forward yet. They've been trying to decide, am I ready for this next step? Am I ready for this opportunity? Am I ready to pursue this goal, this dream? But they've gone through some emotional renewal, so they are ready now. They've done the healing process. With the Four of Swords, they've stayed quiet for a while to make sure, A, that they're ready, and B, that their offer for you is solid, it's worthwhile, it's valuing you. Oh my God, sorry guys, my allergies and asthma are just kicking my ass right now. Now, with this World card and the Four of Cups reversed bordering the first and second house, I love this. I feel like this is a big fat win for you. There's something that you're getting the offer or opportunity about that, again, for some of you, this is like something that was a missed opportunity before. You kind of assumed it was a lost cause. But it was just a timing related issue. And with the World, this was a cycle that you needed to kind of wrap up first. What was the cycle about? Yeah, Hermit mode. So we have the Hermit here, Virgo energy. This was because some soul searching had to happen. Bordering the first and second house, you had to, this is the house of the self. You had to do that soul searching to figure out what you really wanted. The second house also deals with, it's the things that we find security in and we place value on. This is why in an external context, this is our home, our material possessions, our finances, our savings, our careers, etc. But in a more of an internal context, this is our comfort zones, our security blanket. These are relationships that we really, really value. This is our inner sense of security within ourselves, within the universe. This is our sense of self-worth, self-value, right? How we put value on ourselves as well as how we put value on external things. So with it, back up, Sanessa. With it bordering these two, this is something where with the World, this opportunity either didn't work out earlier or couldn't come in earlier. Even, I feel like if this isn't like a missed opportunity, this is something that you've been really wanting and you just assumed it wasn't meant for you. And so you've kind of like given up a little bit of expectation or hope. But there was this cycle that had to close where it was all about doing this soul searching and finding out what you as an individual really want, right? And this means kind of unwrapping the layers of, your comfort zone, figuring out, do I want this because I really want this, because it's good for me, or because I feel more comfortable doing X, Y, Z, right? Because I feel more secure if I stick to these things or I go in this direction. So you've been doing that work. And as a result, this opportunity is now coming in. I want to get more information about this Four of Cups in this context. We have the Four of Swords, the High Priestess. Okay, so here's what I'm going to say. There's only a couple cards in the tarot that have the where one of the meanings is that the outcome isn't meant to be known. And because she's showing up here, coupled with the Four of Swords, I feel like this is your guide saying they're trying to not tell you. They're trying to keep something a surprise. We have a lot of fours coming through. So this is something that's going to be both very stabilizing, but also serve to break you out of a comfort zone. Because fours are about stability and security, but as a result, they can also be about stagnation a little bit. So with the High Priestess showing up, first of all, Pisces energy, intuitively, this is coming, even if it hasn't shown up yet. But also too, like I said, they're trying to kind of keep it a secret, because this card can be about needing to meditate, needing to connect with your guides, but also non-action and a lack of communication. So they're trying to kind of not give you too much here, because this is going to be kind of a surprise for you. They're asking you in any moments of uncertainty, especially when you're contemplating big decisions, to go inward. Consult your higher self, consult your intuition, your guides, meditate, or do something meditative to kind of gain further clarity and insight. And this will really, really help in this process. Regardless of what opportunities are coming in or what you decide to do with them, there is celebration here. Sorry, there's like little bits of like cat fur and stuff. I gotta clean my board. Sorry. there is celebration here, right? And this is, you know, with the Three of Cups, this is soul family, soul tribe as well. You and people that you love are going to be celebrating your wins. And this is because you're wrapping up this big cycle. Hang on, sorry, I'm shutting my door to my office. This is because you're wrapping up this big cycle, or excuse me, you're wrapping up this big cycle. But the 12th house is also about wrap-ups as well. The 12th house can talk about illusions quite a lot. So for those of you where you're not getting the full picture this week, I feel like you're going to intuitively feel like it's time to celebrate. I would honor that, right? Take time with friends, go do something you find fun. But this is going to be a celebratory energy, and this is because you have a really big, beautiful win coming in. There's a lot of really great energy on the board. I do want to pull a couple more about the Judgment though, because I feel like there's more to say about this. There's things that your guides want to, it's these two, your guides want to put out there. I'm wanting to pull like a third. Yeah, I can like feel where the card is, but I'm trying to get to it. Okay. Haha, okay, the Knight of Cups, the Four of Swords reversed, and the Five of Cups. Okay, so in terms of this Judgment, this is kind of what we're talking about, especially because this is, you know, emotional foundations, home, family. The 5th house is our passions, our inspirations, but it also deals with romance. I feel like there's a situation where it really felt like all was lost, right? And you've been healing from this. You've been in a period of healing. And with the Five of Cups, you know, he's upset over the 3 spilled cups, but there's still 2 left upright. And the whole entire point of this card is to absolutely feel your feelings, but to try as much as possible not to let the grief of yesterday steal the joy of today and the hope for tomorrow, essentially. And with this card, when he eventually kind of releases this fixation of grief over what's been lost, the cups that have been spilled, he is free to turn around and notice the 2 that are still upright. This is a soulmate connection, right? This is, you know, a dream job. This is something that is like soul contract. It's meant for you, and it will make you very, very happy. It will be very reciprocal, right? As much as you pour your heart and soul into it, you get back the same amount. So there's been this loss, I feel, and you've been healing from it. And it might still be something that you're kind of working through of like, I feel like with the Four of Swords reversed, you're at like a little bit of a turning point where it's kind of like, I just still feel feelings of loss. But you know what? I'm going to try to find happiness, find joy. I'm going to be open to what else the universe is bringing me. And I'm going to really think about, you know, what it is that I want for myself. And because you've done this and you've kind of like opened up the energy, you've really thought about what you wanted. Some of you have gotten very clear on that, or you're getting very clear, especially over the next week. You're welcoming in this Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is for some of you, definitely a love offer, and this is a very, very big commitment. This could be related to this Page of Cups, but it certainly doesn't have to be intertwined. But you're getting an offer. I kind of want to know what this is. I think it's going to be different for everybody, but you're getting an offer of like, you know, love, commitment. You're getting a great job offer. Okay, so we have the Hangman reversed and the High Priestess reversed. Both of these are Pisces. There's a lot of water here. But what I feel like this is saying is that the answers are going to be revealed to you very, very soon. You're about to get unstuck. So this kind of feels like just hang on, just wait. You're about to find out. So I'll leave it at that, because when I keep getting wait and see cards, then I just like, I know that I'm not supposed to be pulling more about it. But overarchingly, I feel like this is going to be a very celebratory week. You're going to be very happy. You know, maybe making holiday plans soon. Like there's a lot of joy. There's a lot of happiness. A difficult cycle is finally coming to a close. And this is going to open up a lot more fresh energy for you. And I think you're going to start to feel that this week, and possibly even start to see that in your external reality. So this is beautiful. This is everything I have for you guys for the time being, for right now. Thank you so much for being here. It's an honor and a joy to get to read for you, as always. And I hope I get to again in the future. I don't know why I'm like, is that it? Was that all I was going to say? Yeah, I think so. I'm wishing you the best, brightest, most beautiful things that life has to offer. Take care, love bugs. Bye.